Well, I'm working on the fan colonoscopy again, and went to go put this mounted up in that little space, and I noticed I hosed up again. So when this thing mounts up there, it looks like this, facing this way. Well, if I line the bracket up like this against the joist, this box hits the rim joist, so I need to spin this so this box is sitting right here as close to this bracket as possible. So I'll take care of that and come back once I get it stuffed up in there. While this is apart, I've gone ahead and added some foil tape to cover up the original mounting holes and the two oopsies I did over here. And I also got the new holes drilled and threaded, ready to go. I'm putting the foil on the inside because this is the exhaust side of the fan, so air is going to be pushing against the foil, helping it to hold in place, versus if I put it on the outside, in theory, over time, if the glue weakens, the air will push the little patch right off. This is pretty decent foil-backed air duct tape, so it's not known to fall off on its own, even after many years.
Okay, so I got this guy in here. I can't see the camera, so hopefully you can sort of see how it's fitting in there. And just fits is an understatement. It took quite a bit of finagling to get the top back on and then actually get it tipped back upright. So what's next? I gotta screw that to that joist, not hitting my gas line, and then start screwing the various bits of ductwork on. And as you can see, now that it's assembled, no matter what I do, that's not coming out of there. And here's my mounting solution. I'm just using some little lag screws and washers, not because I need them to support it, but because with a lag screw I can use either a ratchet or a combination wrench to tighten them up. There's not enough space to get a screwdriver around the blower into a regular, just Phillips headed screw. So next up, try and get those in there. Okay, one screw in each pipe, then tape the entire seam over with the metal tape, and then a layer of fiberglass held in with a couple of zip ties. The zip ties aren't very tight, they're just to keep it from moving around. So the exhaust side of the fan's all done. Now it's time to work on the intake. And so here is my intake duct. Up there is where the blower sucks out of it. This will be for my soldering workbench. I think I'm going to go see if I can find some 3-inch, just corrugated plastic tubing, just because it'll be more flexible and easier to move around the workbench, and put a reducer on there. And then this long straight shot goes over to the mill, and I think I'm just going to have it hang down behind the mill, and hopefully this pipe is rigid enough to keep its shape. Here's the end of the tube, and it sucks pretty well. So well, in fact. Here's a little piece of aluminum shaving. As you can hear, that just went all the way up the tube and into the fan housing, and potentially, if I'm lucky, out. If I'm not so lucky, the building up in the bottom of that fan housing, and eventually I'll have to take it apart and clean it, and that would suck. Actually, no. It comes up, it goes into the center of the fan. They might still get stuck in the housing, but they hit the fan first, get flung out to the outside of the housing, and then maybe out to the outdoors. Here's my quick and dirty plug for the inlet I'm not using right now. I'm going to make something similar for over here. But anyways, what that tells me, I either need to move this farther away so I don't accidentally suck up chips like that, or just turn down the fan speed such that airflow is slower so it doesn't suck the chips. Well, they'll still suck the chips in, but they'll sort of get stuck in the tube because the gravity's pulling them back down against the airflow, and then when I turn the fan off, they'll all just dump out. Another option is some sort of screen, but don't want to go there if I don't have to. But for right now, this should take care of my smoke issue causing the whole house to be covered in a cloud of cutting smoke when I'm done with a big project. And we'll do some testing this winter and see how it works. And here's what it looks like and sounds like running outside. There actually is a really large amount of air. Let's see if I can... As you can see from that
leaf there. That should do a pretty good job of evacuating whatever cutting smoke or soldering smoke or project smoke that I might generate in my shop. Okay, I almost forgot about the electricals. So this is the power cord from the fan. I just cut it in half, added a box and a standard dimmer switch that's seen better days from my junk box. So to hook it up, when you cut it in half, first thing, just wire nut the two whites together. Connect all three, first off, connect the two white wires together. Connect all three greens together and make a way to mount it to the box. There's a grounding screw in the back. So when I mount this box to the wall, this will go to the grounding screw. Then on the blacks, both black wires go to the switch. The hot from the plug goes to the input of the dimmer, and the output of the dimmer goes up to the fan. Many dimmers like this one, there is no input or output. There's just two black wires. So you hook one black wire to the line coming in, and one black wire going to the line to the going out. So next up, mount that over there, and this project's done. Back in a minute. So here's the whole works done. Here's my fan power switch. Here it ramps up, and if I want a little less suction, turn it down. And then turn it back up as I need more suck to maximum suck. So there you have it. Project's done. If I actually get this video edited and posted, it might be a first for my channel. Till next time.